come to Jamaica, the island of real bad man. Some real dog at you, some real gang bang. No run for the head in a garbage pan. Step up! These are the moments when everybody gun loaded. We not instigate violence, but we believe in the self-defense no matter what. These are the moments when every gangster gun loaded. We not instigate violence, but we believe in a self-defense.
In Jamaica's relentless war and crime, the worst criminals end up on the True Island Stories platform. These are their stories. Welcome to True Island Stories. This is part 2 of the Shabdon Chronicles, a history of Violencia Port. Now, we left off where we spoke about how Serpi brought the story with the brewing of conflict between the G-City factions that they had split into, splintered off, and Shabdon and Unknown go one way, and Squash and Fame Alligator them go one way. So I could catch up on part 2 and jump right into it. So after the video tensions between Shabby and Squash heightened, now, as I asked, now what really triggered the all-out brawl was when Shabby allegedly gave an order to Fredman to go on an ops to take out a particular object, to which Fredman vehemently refused with a resounding no. Wait, what? How dare you refusing the Don's order? Oh yeah, man. See, Shabdon's brain is wired differently than most. When we hear no and translate that to what it really means, which is no, simply means no. But Shabdon brains don't compute like that. What he hears is, for soul Shabby got suck your mother. Anyway, me got broke your head. That's what he heard. It is warped mental. His defense is to go on the obvious offensive. So, chatty babble over make me know say a lock a load, Shabby them lock a load and go on nigga look for Fredman for dash him a brawling and not see him. I sight him brother keyless. Who would never think Shabby would have tried to violate them? Or maybe he knew, but still got caught slipping. Axe! Dash with the whole of that way just here. Because that right there that you just heard, that is the streets version. Now here's the actual, factual version. Ufu transpired. Alright, here really go on. Fredman and Squash were very close. More like family. Squash seed baggling them if you call Fredman cousin or sitting. And disclaimer, notice, I'm not a Squash man involved in no actual activities. So people ask me about Squash man. I don't have any actual activities where Squash go up on the apps. And I couldn't disclose that. Because I know my job that remember me telling you how the channel work, you know. We're going to talk about out there. You understand? But me know the police them up on the street already. Alright. So, me can't speak on that. And go in a John public me talk. Fredman though was G-Man's top soldier back in the day. So, you know, automatically his loyalties were transferred to his brother Squash. Fredman and a cousin with them used to call him the walking ATM. Him named Tyrone. So Shabdon saying go call him. I don't know if I fit tax or what. But Tyrone feel back him icy die and wrap up on 4.5 pound go suck your mother. Saying go give Shabby them. And I make be a tough chat. Say, oh, Shabby them can't give him not chat. Shabby them badness all that. Or fuss if you send call him. So here's when time Shabdon get his suck your mother email envelope and glad and a cheese off in 32. The dog goes and hold it up now his son. The envelope. When you think I'll be a US in there, I'll be an expletive job out of that in the face. Shabba dog. I say, alright. Someone a play tough. Alright, man. I'm showing us a bird, my boy. That's a 40, man. A fathead. Load up some of them things that I chunk. The fast. Fredman, it is said, has a very bullish temperance. He don't take talk from nobody. And them say him are one of the main cause, if not the main cause, why the whole war broke out. Why that everything run a back road. Alright. The man him say Allen ball game a play. If a man ever tackle Alfred man dirty, you know, careful. You might get the foot there amputated by bullets. So one day named day now Fredman I want a Shabdon pilgrim then kick off and Fredman goes so and drape him up. Hey boy, coof, 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 boop, bop. Pay a thump and kick up in a little boy, go sit down. Boop, bop, bop, boop, boop. Hey boy, Marvin, me boss up. Boop, bop, boop, boop. Dark up Marvin shift. So, Marvin taking kick down front and people and say, yo, most swole a fuss there, yeah. Watch mama, most swole. Come on, box up, man. Say, man, I'm poop at that. Watch man, yeah. Watch man. So Marvin goes up and take with himself. But one day, at unawares, Marvin screeched down by Fredman, brawling one day around our shop somewhere there. When Fredman in there had half of it and put in a sardine for go around, go froke up. Serve, you want Freddy? I'm toting a sardine there. Boof, boof, boof. I told her broadboard. Marvin give Fredman in I made back dark. Yo, the dog poured out the dog hands food in a Fredman back. Brawling, plotting out a dirty. And then goes and lift up like Teely. Cut well what the other theme or even let the crimson. Axe. Wrong move rally. Learn this. Yes, when you go for your killer, make sure you dirt that fully. Marvin, he made a grave error. He gave Fredman a chance to live. Axe. Double wrong move rally. Marvin get. So Marvin lift up from Salt Spring now after that and go over now with that one place then go up over there go seek refuge. Like him know say Fredman a Saddam Grand Picnic. Him links them tall over there. I shove him out. Fredman them go over there to Labinak. Oh, catch that guard off. Pam 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 boom 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 steam out him and boom off him head. But Marvin gathering up with them did turn up and in a ring of a white people blood. He Marvin suffered the onslaught. So you know he automatically became a primary witness against Fredman. That assault though left him crippled in a wheelchair. As I may tell you, say everything out there already. But oh no. Oh no. My son over there, sir. Good. Alright. When Fredman licked down off of Marvin, who was like family to Shabby allegedly reached out to squash him up, shoo out Fredman. Squash obviously turned him down, and that in turn, inevitably, immediately spiraled their years-long relationship down a dark and diabolical pathway. And that's what eventually drove Fredman over the edge. In that moment, when he got wind of Shabby's intent against him, he got darkly. He then went on an all-out offensive against Shabby, conglomerate, and whosoever else crossed his path, or theirs. The first Labinak him call after that was a Labinak when he brown chaps. Club. When a Shabdon pilgrim them a steam out him chest and boona female. But the alligator offspring wasn't satisfied. He had an unquenchable thirst for blood. The dog pull up at unawares for one more a Shabby alligator them. Our Labinak named Dada and Papa for 14 and blow him down with it like chakta paper. Brawling palibara. And steam out him just up boon off him head. After that, a next dog named Chino Labinak again run pan the barrag one lime. A Fredman that pulled up and invited with hood up him maker. Cheer Shabby shoot them out, pilgrim the dog liquid. The man de-oxygenate them, take them off of the face of the earth, the land of the upright walkers, permanently. Man fry out the pilgrim, yeah, me I tell him, man, and poof. Loan that a room when Fredman tap out, brother. I two devil as him one walking that one, you know. Me say dog skill set different kind. No say film time I draw near, you know. Film night I draw night. So guess what? The man make up his mind. The same time a man make up his mind, brother. Especially a yard man, brother. We've come to the end of the Shabdon's Chronicles, a history of violence. You know, we can't say the word because, you know, YouTube. So, you know, if you watch the video to the end, thank you and join us. Shabdon versus Fredman. Alright. Like, share, leave a comment. And as me say, if you watch the video to the entirety, it helps the algorithm. So as a like and a comment, alright. Share the badness, man. Clip it and put it on the TikTok and, you know, help we build the channel. And thanks for all those who subscribe over the years. Walk good, stay out of trouble, bless upon yourself. Don't give up on tomorrow because to the heart. Fight the fight, man. Fight the struggle. Longest liver, say the most. But if you choose to pick up the gun or the knife, then there's a chance you might end up in trial and the story's what? Well, you choose I am Joy.
Pepper, you know the real G-thing, huh? How we grow up, sometime the road tough, side slow. Real patriots never buckle, never fall. How they get to run, that's why. Back from the boy, we not do that. Boy, who no can't kill with joy, who no boy. Who from your soul don't know a wrong boy. Yo, and a man bust a shot him off a pack up and board. Pointed on him head back and board. Pop off him strap on him friend him for door. None of that, no assumption. I saw the ground run. Power, married to corruption. Criminal, bred from limited options. 10 generation. I see the said someone wanted man will live long. Name one. Things forever bury with no done. Name one. And good honest politician. Name one. And get a youth resilient. Back from the boy who no do that. Boy, who no can't tell with joy. Who no boy. Who from your soul don't know a wrong boy. Yo, a man better boy. And a man bust a shot him off a back up and boy. Pointed on him head back and boy. Pop off him strap on him friend him for door. None of that, you a man better. Things risky, for the misfit. Death rate fit the logistic. Chris, I want the biscuit. Plate of crackers with the whiskey. You're not listening. Crime live here, so it's not visiting. Visitors, careful, you know what the business is. Murder, plunder, pillaging. Oh, bloodshed in all the villages. You name it, yo, we live in it. Get rich, I do a special delivery. Nightmare, tormented images. Vengeance, bloody cycle continuing. But know you seek that, but it's no revenge. Looking at the mirror, there is no different. Man, we're full of, hey, and we know we trends back from the boy, who no do that. Boy, who no can't tell with joy, who no boy. Who from your soul don't know around, boy. Yup, now a man better. Any man bust no shot him off a back up and boy. Pointed on him head back and boy. Pop off him strap on him friend him for door. None of that, yo, a man better. No assumption, I saw the ground run. Power, married to corruption. Criminal, bred from limited options. 10 generation, passing the said someone wanted man will live long. Name one, brings a fella with the name one. One honest politician, name one who. And get a youth resilient. Back from the boy, we not do that. Boy, can't kill with joy on the back. Boy, who from your soul don't know a wrong boy. Yo, a man better boy. Any man bust a shot him off a back up and boy. Pointed on him head back and boy. Pop off him strap on him friend him for door. None of that or that. Yo, you know the thing going on, Sotto seat up a beat, you know. Hey man, take your time man. Boy, man.